I have a new update for you, which is related to complete new AI agent, which is actually, I can say, agentic RAG agent, which I have created on top of Gujarat land law, and even the civil law can be covered under that. But simply it's just a matter of PDF and TXT file to load that file content and extract that content and embed it into the Postgres vector database, and using the semantic search I just capture the related information from as a RAG. Along with not only that, I combine with give the power to agent as a structural way, and for structure I use LangGraph tool to structure this part, where I just put a separate agent which will distinguish a land law and civil law, and then there is one agentic which is retrieval. So the retrieval will retrieve the data from the embedding what we already saved, and everything will be combined into with the LLM to get the feedback of the queries what we ask, and it is working very well. And I have a related specifically test which is available, and I'm going to show you that how this particular application is working well. But before even going into test, I just give you a few specific overview about agentic RAG. Like, what is the difference between a simple RAG and agentic RAG? That is completely a basic overview. The detailed overview cannot be covered under the agenda of current video, but the basic is a retrieval. What kind of retrieval we have, and we grounded the LLM with reference of information. So that's why it's kind of RAG application, retrieval augmented generative part we are doing. And over here what we are doing, we are grabbing a PDF or TXT or DOCX file contain as in terms of law, whether it is a land law, whether it is civil law, or any kind of law. And I have some kind of sample content with me which I downloaded from online, and then that file contain I stored to a specifically semantic library which is transformer library, which will plot the content by a suitable chunk into a vector reference, and when I give a search, it will return the result, top 3 result or 4 result, whatever the query itself. It's a simple RAG. Now under that RAG, if I add an external reference as an API, okay, as API or a Google search, and then combine everything for the searching part with the JAG, then this particular RAG application is converted into agentic RAG. So that is the major difference, but it can be explained with reference of a diagram, a good diagram. If I would say, if I will explain, probably this image will explain you very well. You can see that you have a query will be combined with the related data to LLM. So this is only a RAG. But if I combine with the web search, external API, and then this particular thing will convert it into agentic RAG. So that's it for the introduction part. In my application, I have defined the Gujarat law assistant as an agent, and I use LangGraph as a graph. So you can see this is the agent where I configure a specific, even I have configured a traceability option also. I have a graph visualization also there. So when the agent will be run, it will generate a graph for me, and I can obviously I can download this graph image for you if you want to see, and you will see this is the image where we just use the retrieval tool to do a web search, suitable PDF result that will be for storage part, and then I have a specific civil and land law distinction, and which will, all this thing will be combined for a response as a specified. But this graph can be improved with reference of more specific part, which is possible. So over here you will see I have a agent with the generate graph. We have traceability. Now for configuration, I have a specific document which I have put. You will see the document are there, and this documents is already converted and embedded directly as a model, LLM model, which I used, and you will see the plotting is done automatically. And this all things are done automatically through these two wizard. One wizard is just go for a document, like obviously you can prepare a PDF, DOCX, any file as OCR. I have created a two wizard, but this wizard is just a path oriented. Like you just set up a path where the file is exist. It will automatically load that file for you, and obviously this path need to be the system path where the Odoo server is located. So when you put that path and just give the system to find out that file, it will automatically embed that file and just do embedding for you, and that's it. And then I will give you a simple query. So for query, I just need to use my query over here and just try to send that query. So for now, for a current video, I have some testing sample are there where I just put some agriculture related questions. Let's say this is the reference I just asked. Okay, sorry, this is a wrong copied message. I just copied this properly and assign the agent, and that's it. I just call, and when I call, this will automatically run my agent to calculate everything, even the web search part also included. The embedding search are there, and it will automatically give me a response for this particular query. Okay, however, it is depending on the search, and you will see that the loading is there and the response is generated. What is the response? It's just give me the related context, that query regarding the appointment date refer to the section this, and the relevant information will become from banking company acquisition and transfer undertaking under 1970. And obviously it give me the source also from where, so you will open the source, and then it will give me the web search tool also, and you can open this URL also to DuckDuck Search. Okay, similarly I can go for the new query, and the new query, wait, let me, I can click this and just go for the another query. Check. Assign the agent and just do the same, and it will process. My agent will be processed, it will run and go for the response. And this all query I have generated directly through file, like I just give PDF to LLM, and from PDF it will generate a question for me. So I just put a specific query, but I can ask any other query also. You see, it will land law base will be the reference, and just give me the response. So this is the agentic agent, and it will give me the response according to the query what I have. Even I can ask tribal act under the act, and just put the agent to ask this particular reference for the law agent, and the same process will be happen. And by the way, it will run in the background. You will see it's loading. So the loading process is already happening for this for this agent to run, and this will run. Yeah, and you will see the response. It logged the message and it will respond under section 67 Act 1996 and the Tribular Court, and this section allowed the party challenge substantiate judicially arbitrable, and all the details and relevance, even if I open any specific detail, it will allow me to give the source. The source will be open automatically from the DuckDuckGo, and I think it will be the pop-up. I just need to open this URL and check if this URL is working or not. And yeah, so it's open, but obviously it is an online search, so it may possible that this give me a wrong result. This will be not the related to Indian origin, so I need to improve the web search prompt. But if the section part, if I put the specific questions for other specific part where I can put my notes and just put the query like what is tort law, something like that. This question is quite good. And assign the agent, send it to my agent to answer. And yeah, this is written. So tort law is a branch civil law, and the source will be the civil law knowledge. It will combine with that. I can ask for other privileged principles. And you will see it will return me a principle of. So this particular thing is a combined approach for, but we can upload a very specific content also for embedding for that, and it will give me all detail. So over here you have an embedding menu where you can see all the chunk what it will plot it with reference of content what I have plotted. So you can validate each and everything from the content what we have uploaded over here, and accordingly we can proceed further. We can upload a new one, so it's a completely dynamic solution for the agent. So I guess I have put some traceability part, and this agent is combined with working with that. So I guess that's it for the agenda of the video, and it is developed under the Odoo specific. I can give you few specifically guideline for the planning of this project, where I have used the legal document processing with reference of DuckDuckGo Search, and it's a multi-language support where I use English and Gujarati, these two language I leveraging for this agent, and I use the Odoo standard API as a LLM, so I just use Odoo standard. For transformer, I use sentence transformer library for the model what I use for embedding. For PDF parsing, I use Odoo tool as a PDF reader where it will convert the pages and just put the thing for that. For searching, I use DuckDuckGo Search, which will give me a top 5 result, and then I use a LangGraph agent implementation which will put the agent graph. I have a user interface where I just put some rules, regulations. So this is my planning, and all the task is there. There are so many questions, but currently the agenda is clear, I guess. I think I have a README file also for my module, which I have explained for the current specifically implementation. And that's it, I guess.